first kind of production crew. I split ways with them the day before we started shooting, which was not smart, but kind of felt like I would rather do it on my own than kind of do it with people who were supporting the project. I came into this office actually and met Brock.
I had low expectations, I think, because he was just a random dude that wandered into the office. He seemed really funny, and he had a lot of energy. And once I read the script, I thought he was genius.
Super genius!
Me and Alex walked in a couple days before we were going to start shooting. We needed a little help, so we kind of walked in and said, hey, do you want to make a movie? Alex told me we had guns, and I think that was the deal maker. That's kind of, I did it.
Excuse me, sorry.
If nothing else, we can sell a DVD of how not to shoot an indie film safely.
Sitting in the studio, wishing I had some Cheerios.
I'm gonna go put some calamine lotion on my junk because I was poisoned on it and my balls.
Oh, no, not that one.
We are making a movie!
How are you?
Good.
Good?
Yeah, just going to the bookstore, picking up some books. What do you got going on here?
This peppermint coffee. It's sort of hot though.
What? Okay, I got
Got a realistic movie with strange characters who are strange, but you can identify with.
A lot of the college kids will be able to relate to it, but I mean, and it'll be hilarious, and they'll think it's really funny, which is why they'll be so attracted to it.
It's very, very chaotic, but I made like a whole bunch of really, really great friends, and that's what I got out of this. I made some really great friends.
Tomorrow, fucking A.
Todd likes to encourage a very loose and fluid atmosphere.
I like the idea of creating on the spot and keeping it kind of, what's it called? Keep it, I don't know, you know what I'm saying. They'll know what I'm talking about.
You're gonna bust out of that thing?
Thank you so much.
The Hulk style?
I feel like white trash. With the mustache and everything. It's white trash, right? Yeah, oh, I get it. Idiot. I see what you're saying. Yeah, fuck you. I think the other thing too that does, in general, with creating on the spot, is that it keeps a level of honesty that you can't rehearse over, you can't plan.
Give me an RJ. Yeah, I said it.
What's an RJ?
It was a double-edged sword. Sometimes I think it brought out the best in people, and other times I think we sort of derailed from telling a good story.
We'd probably have the scene after 2 or 3 takes, but I'd want to go shoot 10 more just to kind of have improv and explore, and that's tough for a crew who's more used to kind of burning through each setup.
I think we all really found the main central point of our roles to the point that we could make so much stuff up without stepping on each other and stepping over lines and screwing up the whole scene.
There may be something funny in one shot that doesn't correlate to anything else in any of the other scenes. So you try to find some way to weave it in.
Kamau probably did more for this film creatively than anybody, I would say. For me to have another eye to interpret what I was doing, help see the forest through the trees, is pretty important. I will definitely never make a film without him editing it.
I played that game for a long time, and I was fine. But then I heard my cousin, he choked on one of the little balls.
You're not supposed to put them in your mouth.
You're given clearly an example of how to put them in your mouth.
I guess a lot of the film, too, is dependent on bit characters who kind of come in and out of it for a few scenes here or there, or even a few minutes, which for me was important. It felt like a lot of college was these kind of people that you run into at parties, or you see them, you know, one day at, you know, on the street, and then they're in your sociology class, and then you see them in this bar, and they're those kind of characters where you don't really get to know them, but you kind of do know them just based on your limited interactions with them.
What the hell are you guys doing here, huh? Shut the fuck up, Frank.
And I think everybody generally worked really, really well together. The actors, I think, probably, like, I don't think there were any problems.
Everybody on this production has got at least 2 jobs.
We had a limited crew of 9 people.
We all happily love, spreading ourselves as thin as we can.
It's fun, a whole lot of fun.
Going in, I wanted to make sure that the crew was supportive of, I guess, a set that was centered around creative energy.
So at no point did we ever settle and say, it's finished, it's good enough. It was always this drive to make it as good as it could possibly be. And we didn't consider the movie finished until all of us that were involved felt like this is the best movie that Box Elder could ever be.